Now, does the First Amendment allow the use of a religious litmus test for entry into the United States?
Senator, that's an issue that's currently being litigated actively, as you know.
Well,
and
I'm not asking about the litigation in the Ninth Circuit or anything else. I'm asking about the fact, is a blanket religious test, is that consistent with the First Amendment?
Senator, we have a free exercise clause. It's the free exercise of religious liberties by all persons in this country. If you're asking me how I apply it to a specific case, I can't talk about that for understandable reasons.
Well, could the president...
The understandable reasons, just so you know, I'm frank and candid with you as I can be. Senator, when you asked me to apply it to a set of facts that look an awful lot like a pending case in many circuits now.
I'll try hypothetical. Would the president have the authority to ban all Jews from the United States or all people that come from Israel?
Senator,
would that be an easy question?
We have a constitution, and it does guarantee free exercise. It also guarantees equal protection of the laws and a whole lot else besides. And the Supreme Court in Zavadas has held that due process rights extend even to undocumented persons in this country. Okay? I will apply the law. I will apply the law faithfully and fearlessly and without regard to persons.
How about
I don't care.
Regard to religion?
Anyone, any law is going to get a fair and square deal with me. My job as a judge is to treat litigants who appear in front of me as I wished to be treated when I was a lawyer with my client, large or small. I didn't want them discriminated against because they were a large company or a small individual with an unpopular belief. And that's the kind of judge I've tried to be, Senator. And I think that's my record.
Well, Judge, let me ask you this. Do you agree with me that there should not be a religious test in the United States?
I need to know more specifics.
Well, let me give you an example. Should there be a religious test to serve in the military?
Oh, Senator, that would be inappropriate. Yes, that's against the law. That's against the law.
Or well, of course, we go right back to the question: do we ban people based solely on their religion? Solely on their religion.
Senator, we have the religious...
Not whether they form a threat or something, but you ban somebody solely on their religion.
Senator, we have not just the First Amendment free exercise clause in this country. Very important protection. We have not just the equal protection guarantee of the 14th Amendment, which prohibits discrimination on the basis of race, gender, ethnicity. We also have the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, that Senator Hatch mentioned, which was a bipartisan bill passed by this body with support of Senator Kennedy and Senator Schumer when he was in the House. And that imposes an even higher standard on the government than the First Amendment when it comes to religious discrimination. It says that if there's any sincerely held religious belief, earnestly held religious belief, the government must meet strict scrutiny before it may regulate on that basis. Strict scrutiny being the highest standard known in American law.
Well, the reason I ask these questions, there is a legitimate concern. I hear stories from my grandparents when signs used to say no Irish need apply, right, or no Catholic need apply. I'm sure Senator Feinstein could speak about those of her religion. Now, President Trump promised a Muslim ban. He still has on his website to this day, he's called for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States. And a Republican congressman recently said the best thing the president could do for his Muslim ban is to make sure he has Gorsuch on the Supreme Court before the appeals get to that point.
Senator, a lot of people say a lot of silly things.
Oh, that's not silly.
My grandfather...
That's more than silly. That's this congressman wants you on the court so they can uphold a Muslim ban.
Senator, he has no idea how I'd rule. in that case. And, Senator, I'm not going to say anything here that would give anybody any idea how I'd rule in any case like that that could come before the Supreme Court or my court of the 10th Circuit. It would be grossly improper of a judge to do that. It would be a violation of the separation of powers and judicial independence if someone sitting at this table, in order to get confirmed, had to make promises or commitments about how they'd rule in a case that's currently pending and likely to make its way to the Supreme Court.
Are